We kick things off with the intense situation at Liverpool. Jamie Carragher has spoken out, stating that the drop-off has been stark, and he doesn't think sticking with Arne Slot and letting Xabi Alonso go to Chelsea will sit well with the fans. We dive into the turmoil surrounding the manager and the potential upheaval in the squad.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the passionate arguments surrounding Arne Slot. We break down the intense reactions from Liverpool fans following the team's latest disappointing performance, exploring the reasons why some believe the club should stick with the Dutchman and the serious concerns weighing against it. Now, we turn our attention to the goalkeeper situation. Reports are swirling that Juventus is pushing hard for a deal, and we reveal that Liverpool may have already found their replacement for Alisson Becker, with Giorgi Mamardashvili being named as the long-term first-choice keeper. Finally, Joe Gomez opens up about his future. The defender admits uncertainty as his contract winds down, saying he doesn't know what will happen, and we look at what this means for the future of a decorated Liverpool stalwart. Don't miss the rest of the analysis. Subscribe now for your weekly football update. Jamie Carragher has voiced significant concern regarding the future of Arne Slot as Liverpool manager, suggesting that the current situation represents a stark decline in performance. Carragher believes that sticking with Slot and allowing Xabi Alonso to potentially move to Chelsea will be untenable for the fanbase. He noted that while backing a manager under pressure is not uncommon, it is often perceived as a sign of failure from sporting directors when they publicly support a struggling coach. However, Liverpool has reportedly gone to extraordinary lengths to defend Slot, including holding meetings and assuring the press of their genuine support, with no indication of looking for replacements. The primary external threat to Slot is Chelsea, which is reportedly courting former Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso. Carragher commented on Alonso's potential move, suggesting that while Alonso might desire a Liverpool role, the competition from a top club like Chelsea makes it difficult. He speculated that Liverpool supporters might view Alonso as the ideal candidate. Carragher stressed that the performance has shown no improvement throughout the season, leading to a growing fear among supporters that a change in management will be necessary by October or November. He drew a parallel to Manchester United's situation with Erik ten Hag, but noted that Liverpool fans might look back favorably on the decision to retain Brendan Rodgers in the past. The current mood at Anfield is described as toxic, as supporters feel the club has gone too far to defend Slot. Carragher warned that if Chelsea solidifies its pursuit of Alonso, the final game of the season could become contentious. He asserted that any negative outcome would not be the fault of the fans, but rather the club and sporting directors Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes. Carragher concluded that Liverpool supporters, particularly those who feel morally superior, will be wrong if they blame the fanbase, especially when they see Xabi Alonso as a viable option for the club. Liverpool fans expressed significant dissatisfaction with Arne Slot's team following a recent disappointing performance, leading to intense debate over whether the manager should remain in his role. The reaction came after a 1-1 draw against Chelsea, where home supporters voiced frustration over a perceived lack of effort and missed opportunities, contrasting sharply with previous successes. The context for the fan discontent is multifaceted. Liverpool have faced a string of poor results, including heavy home defeats in the EFL Cup against Crystal Palace and a 4-1 loss to PSV in the UEFA Champions League. The team's overall form has been inconsistent, marked by a low average of 1.67 goals per game in the Premier League, the lowest since the 2015-16 season, and a significant drop in shot volume in the box. Key performance concerns include Mohamed Salah's reduced output and a marked decline in the team's relentless pressing, which was characteristic of the previous era. Furthermore, Liverpool has struggled defensively, conceding 48 league goals and a worrying 18 goals from set pieces, their highest in a single campaign in that competition. Questions also surround the impact of recent transfer activity. Despite a significant investment, the team has failed to realize expected results, with new signings like Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz not fully meeting expectations, compounded by injuries to established players. Conversely, arguments in favor of retaining Slot highlight his previous success, including winning the Premier League in his first season and his strong qualification prospects for the Champions League. Supporters point out that the current struggles might be a learning curve for Slot, drawing parallels to his own initial difficulties after winning the Eredivisie title at Feyenoord. Ultimately, the debate hinges on whether the club's decision-makers should heed the widespread fan dissatisfaction or trust the manager's development. While the club appears inclined to stick with Slot, the persistent underperformance and the need for a tactical adjustment to the modern Premier League landscape suggest that significant changes may be necessary for him to regain fan confidence and achieve the expected results in the coming season. Liverpool may have already secured a replacement for Alisson Becker as transfer speculation surrounding Juventus intensifies. The Brazilian goalkeeper, the Reds' undisputed first choice since 2018, has been sidelined due to injury, missing the last 6 league games and potentially the remaining 2. With Juventus reportedly gaining confidence in securing a deal for the keeper this summer, Liverpool faces the prospect of searching for a new number 1. However, a new report suggests the search may be over. According to transfer insider Ben Jacobs, Giorgi Mamardashvili is set to take over as Liverpool's number 1 if Alisson departs this season. Jacobs confirmed on X that the Georgian will be given the opportunity to be the Reds' first choice next season, and the club hierarchy views him as the long-term number 1 at Anfield. This news is expected to be positive for the 25-year-old Mamardashvili. While Arne Slot's side will likely still need to sign a goalkeeper, with Freddie Woodman nearing the end of his contract, the immediate concern is mitigated. Should Mamardashvili step up, a suitable backup will be required, with highly rated academy prospect Armin Peskai being an option if the club opts against a major signing. If Mamardashvili is confirmed as Alisson's replacement, it eases pressure on Richard Hughes and the coaching staff, ensuring the backline operates with a keeper they are already familiar with. Joe Gomez has openly expressed uncertainty regarding his future at Liverpool as he enters the final 12 months of his contract at Anfield. Despite recent praise from manager Arne Slot, who has lauded Gomez as outstanding, the defender continues to be a reliable option for the Reds, capable of covering both centre-back and right-back positions this season. This versatility is a highly valued asset, but has occasionally hindered his ability to secure an undisputed starting role. When pressed about his future, Gomez was candid but offered no definitive commitment regarding a new contract or a move. "I think anything can happen," he stated, acknowledging the ambiguity. Gomez emphasized his gratitude for his time at the club, adding, "I'll always be grateful to have had 11 years at a place like this. All I can do is be thankful and we'll see." These comments are set to fuel speculation across Europe as clubs monitor players approaching the end of their contracts. Gomez's situation is particularly noteworthy given his decorated history at Liverpool, where he has secured multiple major trophies, including the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, and League Cup, cementing his status as one of the club's most decorated defenders. However, his career has also been marked by setbacks, including significant injuries to his knee and ankle, and persistent competition for starting positions under various managers. For now, the defender appears content to let circumstances unfold, signaling a quiet acceptance of whatever the future holds for him.